On my shirred dress, I'm going to be sewing up the side seams, and because of the tight fit against my skin, I've chosen to do French seams. So you put the wrong sides together, so it's the correct side is on the outside, as you can see, and I've pinned it. So I have pins all the way down, and I'm just going to do a straight stitch to start with. Just adding an extra pin there. Okay. Reduce the size of my stitch. Go to 2.5. Currently not worried too much about catching all the edges of the shirring, because with a French seam you sew it this way, right sides out, and then you turn it inside out, and then you sew it again with your usual wrong sides together, and that encases the raw edges into a nice neat seam, so it is much more comfortable against your skin. And that second layer of stitching will be there, and it'll ensure that I catch all of the edges of the shirring inside the seam. Let's make sure I'm getting the edges of that fabric there. Because I don't want this to fray inside the seam, sorry, I'm going to zigzag with the raw edges. I'm just going to change my settings on my machine. I want a D stitch, so let's change that to a D. Okay. That's good. Sorry about the interruption. I'm finishing off my dress with a rolled hem, so I have a rolling foot. This is actually quite difficult, so this is not for beginners. The foot does all the work, but it's a little tricky getting it started off. But you can, it does give you a very nice finished hem. To finish off my dress, I sewed and added some shoulder straps. Just simply, I've sewn a tube, stitched the seam, turned them inside out, pressed them so that the seam is in the middle, finished off the ends, and then I've sewn them, you can just see in there, facing this way, and then turned them over and stitched across the top, across there. And that's it. A finished dress.